Hey, what's up? Adam here. The date is 9/25/2016. 10:44 p.m. Very tired. Sitting in the garage. Tongue still hurts on the right side. Doesn't seem to hurt as much as it did last night. But the thing is, I am very tired right now. I have no idea why I am. I just kind of was watching the Eagles. I ate so many grapes today. Like the amount of grapes that I figured this thing out. What I tend to do is when I go to the supermarket to buy shit, I'll buy things, but I'll just tear through things. Like I'm like a dog. Like I just don't stop eating. Once I start eating, so I figured out that I have to buy things in small packages, or just buy healthy things. So what I did was I got grapes. I got this big box of grapes, and it was a 3-pound thing of grapes, and I ate at least there's one little vine left of red grapes in there because it was green and red grapes. I just had so many grapes today, and I also got strawberries, which I'm going to destroy the strawberries tomorrow. I'm going to have so many strawberries tomorrow. But, for right now, I'm just tired. So the Eagles played today. And they pretty much destroyed the Pittsburgh Steelers. Very happy about that. Carson Wentz looked good again. I even said on this journal that I thought they were going to win. But, I said it was blind homerism, so I don't know how much it counts. Excuse me. I don't know how much it counts, when I call out the fact that I'm just blindly being a homer. But yeah, they won, and so that's great. They have a bye week. I hate early bye. Actually, I'm very happy about the bye week being early because you get it out of the way early, so it's not that lingering thing we got to get through the fucking bye week. You get it out of the way early, and then you're just cruising for the rest of the season. Not having to worry about the bye week. And plus they're 3-0, and the Giants are 2-1, so they'll be in first place even if the Giants win next week. So that's good. Oh, good. That's based off a winning percentage and not total wins. Do I really want to turn off the monitor and have to stare at my fucking disgusting face? I mean, it's not that bad. My face is probably not, all things considered, probably not that bad, but I just don't want to look at my fat, fluid face today. God, just a fat, fluid face I don't want to look at right now, so I'm going to turn that off. Or turn the monitor back on. So what else did I do? I went out for a run earlier. I barely remember the run. I just remember that the run was, excuse me. It was like a half fucking, it was like a yawn. I was trying to, force it to keep yawning. Went out for a run today. Was very easy. The run, I didn't even get tired on the run, so that's good. Check my Amazon order. My fucking symbol will be here tomorrow, apparently. So I want to take the symbol off tonight. I just feel bloated right now, quite honestly. My fucking tongue hurts. I wish my tongue didn't hurt. God, it would be so much easier to talk. It's much easier to talk now than it was last night, but I just wish I could, talk without my tongue hurting, because that's fucking pain in the ass. And quite honestly, I wish I could just go upstairs and go to sleep and sleep off all this fucking water weight. Stop yawning. God. All I do is yawn. Should probably come down here earlier than I do. I noticed something during the game today. And I remembered that I thought of it as something like, this is probably something that I'd talk about on the journal. But, it's like, so I'm talking about the fact that I remembered that or that I remembered that I would talk about it on the journal. But it was like just a very subtle thing in Carson Wentz's body language. Like, it was one of those flash thoughts, like one of those things that just pops in your head for like a split second. And I remembered, I was like, I gotta remember this. Just something about the way that he was like, like greeting everybody. It felt like he was maybe like buying into his own hype a little bit. Just very slightly. And, maybe also a little projecting of Brett Favre. Like he was, projecting his spirit. I said spirit weird there. I only said it weird there because of my dumb tongue. But yeah, it's like I just felt that from him. Like he was like, how like a kid will, a kid will say things that they think their parents would say. Like I remember one time I was skateboarding and we were like I was like with some kids. I was hanging out. I was like 15 at the time, but like there was like these 10-year-old kids, and the idea came up to like, oh, we should build like a ramp. And one kid, I remember him saying, the right tool, he said it like, you need the right tool for the right job. I don't think he knew what he was saying, but I just felt like it was something that his dad would have said, like he was just like trying to be like his dad, which, that's cool. Maybe his dad's a good role model or something. Well, it's the only role model. Kids don't know good from bad role models. And if I'm talking weird, it's just because of my dumb tongue, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, but that's kind of what I felt like from Wentz. Like he was kind of like seeing Brett Favre as like his father, and he was like sort of imitating his behavior, I guess. This is what I'm trying to say. In a very convoluted and long-winded way. I'm not long-winded. I always like, I would like to think that I'm long-winded, but I'm really not. And I mean, being long-winded isn't even that great of a thing. But it's just like, it's like one of those half humble brag things. Like, oh, I'm long-winded. Like I just talk a lot. But it's like, what you're really saying is, I got this great literary mind. Which, I don't. And, I just don't talk. I'm just not like a talking person, I don't think. Oh, God, fuck my tongue. God, just cut part of it out so I don't have to deal with my tongue hurting. That would make it hurt more, though, so I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm actually surprised that I made it down here to get this journal done. Because I was like laying on the couch. I was about to fall asleep, quite honestly. But I don't feel as tired now. I'm going to take that symbol off tonight. So I don't know if I said this already on the journal, but I'm just going to take that symbol off tonight. So, tomorrow when I get the symbol, I don't know. I'm ready to move on from that fucking thing that's like so broken, so busted apart. So it should be good. Tomorrow will be good. I dusted off the drums last night, so they look all nice and shiny and sparkly, and it's all set up for the cymbal to get here tomorrow, and it won't be, it'll be, a nice crash. Not, but, so that'll be fun. Okay, we got 30 seconds left. Fuck my tongue. God, I don't like talking like this because it's all retarded talking. Fat face again. I just turned the monitor off. Now I can see fat face again. Yeah, so there's like some kind of fungus on my eyes, I think. It's fucking me up badly. Fucking up my day. Yeah. All right. Forsafe. On my eyes, I mean like under my eyes. It just feels like my skin is a little dry and sensitive under there. I don't know if it's eczema or a fucking fungus or some shit, but it's some shit that hopefully it'll be gone tomorrow. It will be gone. It will be gone tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye.